Navigating Uncertainty, a comprehensive course on agnosticism and inquiry. Sure, here's the course on agnosticism restructured into bullet points, focusing on agnosticism, its intersections with science, and its connections to wisdom and transcendence. Module 1, Fundamentals of Agnosticism. Definitions and History of Agnosticism. Key philosophers and thinkers in agnosticism. Varieties of agnosticism. Agnosticism versus atheism versus theism, similarities and differences. Common misconceptions about agnosticism. Philosophical arguments for agnosticism. Epistemology and the limits of knowledge. Agnosticism in different cultures and religions. Comparative religious studies and non-Western perspectives. Modern agnosticism and its role in contemporary society. Module 2, Science and Agnosticism. The scientific method and the understanding of uncertainty. Limits of scientific knowledge and unanswered questions in science. Agnosticism and its relevance to the natural sciences, evolution, Big Bang theory. Agnosticism in the social sciences, psychology, sociology. Science, ethics, and morality from an agnostic perspective. Module 3, Wisdom, Transcendence, and Agnosticism. Philosophical wisdom and skeptical inquiry. Critical thinking and open-mindedness in the context of agnosticism. Mysticism, transcendence. And agnosticism. Navigating uncertainty in personal beliefs and ethical living. The expression of doubt and belief through art and literature. Supplemental materials and activities. Engage in discussions and debates on agnosticism and its implications. Essential readings from notable agnostics, scientists, and philosophers. Guest lectures by experts in agnosticism, science, and philosophy. Reflection essays on personal beliefs and course material impact. This structure aims to make the course content clear and accessible, encouraging a comprehensive exploration of agnosticism and its related themes. Navigating Uncertainty is an immersive educational journey designed to explore the depths of agnosticism, its intersections with science and philosophy, and its implications for ethical living and personal wisdom. This course delves into the origins and varieties of agnosticism, contrasting it with atheism and theism, and explores the philosophical underpinnings that support a stance of intellectual humility in the face of existential and metaphysical questions. Through a series of modules, students engage with the historical contexts, key figures, and pivotal arguments that shape agnostic thought, alongside its application in modern societal and scientific discussions. The course fosters critical thinking, open-mindedness, and the capacity to navigate the complexities of belief, knowledge, and the pursuit of meaning in a nuanced and informed manner. Creating a comprehensive course on agnosticism, particularly one that integrates insights from science and explores themes of wisdom and transcendence without explicitly naming the underlying educational philosophies, offers a nuanced approach to teaching complex concepts. Let's streamline our focus, beginning again from the top with Module 1, to ensure clarity and depth in the presentation of material. Module 1, Fundamentals of Agnosticism. Introduction to Agnosticism. Definition and origins. Agnosticism is a position that the truth values of certain claims, especially metaphysical and religious claims regarding gods, the afterlife, or the fundamental nature of reality, are unknown or unknowable. Thomas Huxley coined the term agnostic in 1869, advocating for a methodological approach to skepticism. Varieties of agnosticism. Empirical agnosticism states that divine or supernatural realities cannot currently be known. Theoretical agnosticism argues some realms of knowledge, especially metaphysical ones, are inherently beyond human comprehension. Key philosophers and thinkers. Influential figures. Bertrand Russell and his analogy of the celestial teapot demonstrate the burden of proof. David Hume's empirical skepticism laid groundwork for questioning religious and metaphysical claims. Agnosticism versus atheism versus Theism. Distinguishing between belief systems. Atheism asserts a disbelief in gods, theism asserts a belief in gods, agnosticism suspends judgment on the matter, focusing on the epistemic status of religious claims. Common misconceptions. Clarifying misunderstandings. Agnosticism is not simply indecisive atheism nor a middle ground but a distinct epistemological stance. It does not claim ignorance but highlights the limits of what can be known. Philosophical arguments for agnosticism. Epistemological foundations. Explores the limits of human knowledge and the validity of metaphysical claims, drawing from epistemology. Discusses the significance of empirical evidence and logical reasoning in forming beliefs about the unknown. Agnosticism in different cultures and religions. Global perspectives. Examines agnostic tendencies in various cultural and religious contexts, highlighting the diversity of thought regarding the unknown. Analyzes how different traditions articulate and engage with concepts of uncertainty and the limits of knowledge. Modern agnosticism. Agnosticism in contemporary society. Reviews the role and relevance of agnosticism in today's world, including its influence on social and ethical issues. Discusses public perceptions, media representations, and the intersection with secular movements. Supplemental materials and activities. Interactive discussions. Encourage debates on topics like the viability of agnosticism in a predominantly theistic society. Curate readings. Provide texts from notable agnostics, exploring their arguments and perspectives. Guest lectures. Invite experts to offer insights into the nuances of agnostic thought across different domains. Reflection essays. Assign essays to encourage personal exploration of the themes discussed in the module. This streamlined approach to Module 1 focuses on delivering content that explores the breadth and depth of agnosticism, engaging students with historical contexts, philosophical debates, and cultural perspectives. The material is designed to prompt critical thinking, facilitate meaningful discussions, and foster a comprehensive understanding of agnosticism and its relevance in various aspects of human thought and society. Continuing in this focused and streamlined approach, let's delve into Module 2, which explores the intersections between agnosticism, science, and the natural inquiry into the universe. This module will highlight how agnostic thought complements scientific inquiry by fostering a mindset that appreciates the limits of our knowledge while embracing the continuous pursuit of understanding. Module 2, Science and Agnosticism. Scientific Method and Uncertainty. Exploring the scientific method. Outlines the steps of the scientific method and its role in generating reliable knowledge. Highlights how this method parallels agnostic principles by acknowledging the provisional nature of scientific theories. Uncertainty in science. Discusses how scientific discoveries often raise more questions than they answer, exemplifying the value of embracing uncertainty as a fundamental aspect of scientific inquiry. Agnosticism and the natural sciences. Evolution and agnosticism. Examines the theory of evolution as a case study for how scientific explanations provide naturalistic understandings of phenomena traditionally explained by theism, and how this fosters an agnostic approach to the limits of scientific explanations. Cosmology and the Big Bang Theory. Introduces the Big Bang Theory as a scientific explanation for the origin of the universe. Discusses how agnosticism applies to our understanding of the universe's beginnings, acknowledging the areas where science has yet to provide answers. Agnosticism in the social sciences. The psychology of belief. Explores psychological theories regarding why humans form religious and supernatural beliefs, emphasizing the role of cognitive processes, culture, and experience. Sociology of religion. Investigates the function and role of religion in societies, examining how agnostic perspectives can influence societal norms and the dialogue between different belief systems. Ethics, morality, and agnostic inquiry. Ethical frameworks without absolute certainties. discusses the construction of ethical systems in the absence of definitive religious or metaphysical truths, focusing on reason, empathy, and societal well-being as foundations for morality. Navigating moral dilemmas with an agnostic mindset. Presents case studies to explore moral decision-making from an agnostic viewpoint, demonstrating how ethical reasoning can be applied in complex situations without recourse to absolute dogmatic answers. Module Conclusion and Reflection. Reflection on Science and Agnosticism. Encourages students to reflect on how agnosticism and scientific inquiry together enrich our understanding of the universe. Promotes a discussion on the value of maintaining an open, questioning mindset in the face of the unknown. Assessment and application. Develops assessments that challenge students to articulate their understanding of the relationship between agnosticism and science, and to critically evaluate the impact of this relationship on contemporary ethical and societal issues. This module aims to deepen students' appreciation for the ways in which agnosticism and scientific inquiry intersect, fostering a recognition of the value in admitting what we do not know as a basis for exploration and understanding. Through examining specific scientific disciplines and their ethical implications, students are encouraged to engage critically with the material, promoting a nuanced view of how agnosticism can inform and be informed by the scientific pursuit of knowledge. Moving into the final core module of our course on agnosticism, Module 3 explores wisdom, transcendence, and agnosticism, diving into how agnostic thought intersects with broader philosophical questions about wisdom, the pursuit of meaning, and the nature of transcendental experiences. This module aims to contextualize agnosticism within the human quest for understanding and meaning, beyond the confines of empirical science. Module 3, Wisdom, Transcendence, and Agnosticism. Philosophical Wisdom and Agnosticism. Exploring wisdom traditions. Introduces students to the concept of wisdom as it appears in various philosophical traditions and how these ideas relate to agnostic thought. It focuses on the appreciation of human limits and the value of continuous questioning. Critical thinking and open-mindedness. Emphasizes the role of critical thinking and open-mindedness as virtues in both the agnostic and the philosophical pursuit of wisdom, highlighting how these approaches foster deeper understanding and empathy. Mysticism and agnosticism. Mystical experiences without religious dogma. Explores accounts of mystical experiences that transcend specific religious beliefs, discussing how such experiences can be viewed through an agnostic lens, recognizing the profound without claiming definitive knowledge about the ultimate nature of reality. Transcendence and the limits of knowledge. Delve into philosophical and theological concepts of transcendence, examining how they intersect with agnostic perspectives on knowing and not knowing, and the implications for personal belief systems. Practical wisdom and living an agnostic life. Navigating uncertainty in personal beliefs. Offers guidance on living with uncertainty, making ethical choices without absolute truths, and finding personal meaning in a world where definitive answers may be elusive. Ethical living and agnostic principles. Discusses the application of agnostic principles to everyday ethical decisions, emphasizing the development of a personal ethical framework that is flexible, empathetic, and reasoned. Agnosticism, art and creativity. Artistic expressions of doubt and belief. Examines how art and literature serve as mediums for exploring themes of doubt, belief, and the search for meaning, highlighting works that reflect agnostic questioning or the embrace of uncertainty. Literature and the human condition. Focuses on literary works that grapple with existential questions, the limits of knowledge, and the human condition, encouraging students to engage with these texts as a means of exploring their own beliefs and questions. Module Conclusion and Reflection. Integration of agnosticism with personal and philosophical inquiry. Encourages a reflective process where students integrate the insights gained from exploring agnosticism, science, wisdom, and transcendence into their own quest for understanding and meaning. Final assessment and creative expression. Proposes a final project where students articulate their personal philosophical stance, informed by the course material through essays, presentations, or creative projects that encapsulate their journey through the course. This module not only concludes our exploration of agnosticism but also invites students to consider how the agnostic stance intersects with broader existential and philosophical questions. By examining the themes of wisdom, transcendence, and the human search for meaning, the course aims to equip students with a nuanced understanding of agnosticism and its relevance to their personal and intellectual growth. Through critical reflection and creative expression, students are encouraged to articulate their own perspectives, fostering a deep, personal engagement with the material. With the core content of the course on agnosticism spanning fundamental principles, the intersection with science, and explorations of wisdom and transcendence outlined across 3 modules, the next steps involve integrating these insights into a coherent educational journey. This involves revisiting and reinforcing key themes, ensuring students can synthesize information and apply their learning to new contexts. Here's how we can proceed to wrap up the course, emphasizing application, synthesis, and reflection. Course conclusion: integrating and applying agnostic thought. Synthesis and reflection. Comprehensive review session. Organize a session that revisits the major themes and concepts discussed throughout the course. This would include the definitions and varieties of agnosticism, its philosophical underpinnings, intersections with scientific thought, and the exploration of wisdom and transcendence. Reflective discussions. Facilitate group discussions or forums where students can share their insights and how their perspectives may have evolved over the course. This encourages them to articulate their understanding and reconsider their initial views in light of the course content. Application projects. Personal philosophy statement. Assign a final project where students craft a statement of their personal philosophy, integrating elements from the course. This exercise challenges them to reflect on how agnostic principles and the critical examination of knowledge and belief systems inform their worldview. Creative expression project. Encourage students to express their journey through the course using creative mediums such as art, poetry, or digital storytelling. This project allows for the exploration of themes of uncertainty, search for meaning, and the experience of transcendence in a personal and imaginative way. Feedback and continuous learning. Course feedback session. Conduct a feedback session to gather students' opinions on the course structure, content, and delivery. This feedback is invaluable for refining the course and enhancing its relevance and impact. Guidance on further exploration. Provide students with resources for further study, including books, articles, podcasts, and online forums that delve into agnosticism, philosophy, science, and related areas. Encourage them to continue exploring and questioning beyond the course. Additional supportive activities. Guest speaker series. Arrange for guest speakers from diverse fields: philosophy, science, theology, art, to share their insights on agnosticism and related themes, offering students broader perspectives. Workshop on critical thinking and ethical reasoning. Organize workshops that focus on developing skills in critical thinking, ethical reasoning, and effective communication. These skills are essential for engaging with complex and nuanced topics like agnosticism. Online learning community. Establish an online forum or learning community where students can continue discussions, share resources, and support each other's ongoing exploration of agnosticism and related subjects. By concluding the course with these components, the aim is to solidify students' understanding, stimulate personal reflection, and empower them to apply what they've learned in both personal and broader societal contexts. The course not only educates on agnosticism but also cultivates an appreciation for lifelong learning, critical inquiry, and the value of embracing uncertainty and complexity in our quest for knowledge and understanding. Enhancing engagement and understanding post-course. After concluding the comprehensive course on agnosticism, the educational journey doesn't have to end. To foster continued engagement and deepen understanding, several post-course initiatives can be implemented. These initiatives are designed to support students in applying their insights to real-world contexts, encouraging a culture of ongoing inquiry and exploration. Alumni discussion groups. Establishing a community of inquiry. Create an alumni group for the course participants to facilitate ongoing discussions, share experiences, and explore new questions that arise post-course. This platform can serve as a space for intellectual support and continued learning. Continued learning modules. Advanced topics in agnosticism and philosophy. Develop additional modules or short courses that delve deeper into specific areas of interest highlighted during the course. Topics could include advanced studies on existentialism, comparative religion, or the intersection of agnosticism with emerging scientific theories. Public engagement projects. Community outreach and education. Encourage students to engage with their communities by organizing talks, workshops, or discussion groups on agnosticism and related topics. This not only helps in disseminating knowledge but also in refining their own understanding through teaching and dialogue. Interdisciplinary research opportunities. Collaborative projects. Facilitate opportunities for students to collaborate on research projects or papers that explore agnosticism from interdisciplinary perspectives. Partnering with academic institutions or online platforms can provide students with the resources and guidance needed for scholarly exploration. Digital portfolio development. Showcasing learning journeys. Guide students in creating digital portfolios that showcase their projects, essays, and creative works developed throughout the course. This portfolio can serve as a reflection of their intellectual journey and a tool for future academic or professional opportunities. Annual Agnosticism Symposium. Conference for thought exchange. Organize an annual symposium where students, educators, and guest speakers can present research, share insights, and engage in debates on topics related to agnosticism, philosophy, and science. This event would foster a sense of community and ongoing engagement with the subject matter. Leveraging technology for continuous engagement. Virtual reality, VR, experiences. Develop VR experiences that simulate historical or philosophical scenarios, allowing students to immerse themselves in contexts that provoke deep philosophical inquiry and exploration. Mobile learning apps. Create a mobile app that delivers daily philosophical questions, thought experiments, or historical anecdotes related to agnosticism and related fields, encouraging daily reflection and learning. Feedback loop and course evolution. Iterative course design. Implement a structured feedback loop that collects detailed input from students and educators on the course's impact, areas for improvement, and emerging topics of interest. This feedback should inform regular updates and refinements to the course, ensuring its content remains relevant and engaging. By adopting these post-course strategies, the educational experience extends beyond the classroom, supporting students in their continuous exploration of agnosticism and its relevance to various aspects of life and knowledge. These initiatives aim to cultivate a dynamic, engaged community of learners and thinkers who are equipped to navigate the complexities of the modern world with curiosity, critical thinking, and an open mind.